The hardest part is the paper, not the presentation. And the paper's worth 75% of your grade.
Vince Martinez is speaking to his students, taking an advanced placement class in research. They are a mix of juniors and seniors at Otay Ranch High School. Many of them will be old enough to vote in November's presidential election.
I think the adults in power are doing a really bad job.
17-year-old Olivia Metz is in the AP research class, working on an investigation of sexism and its impact on women's rights in the world today.
I'm worried, but I also think if we band together and we try, we can make changes that can help.
Olivia and her classmates are some of Mr. Martinez's most advanced students, but they are still part of the social media generation that is inundated with information from sources seeking to influence them.
Their primary motive may be profit. Their primary motive may be content, clicks, we like to call it clickbait, and they trust these voices and these sources to be true and factual when they're not.
I'm investigating misinformation within politics.
17-year-old Brady Peters was scrolling through his Instagram account, flooded with political campaign ads about the California primary and beyond, when he stumbled on his class research topic.
It would go from like a small idea to more extreme as you would be scrolling through everything.
Brady has just completed collecting data from 114 students at his school in 9th through 12th grade. They all completed a survey after watching groups in pairs of political ad videos.
One of the videos in each of the pair of two was false, but in the survey I did not tell the people or the participants taking the survey that one of the videos was false. And I wanted to see how truthful they would think it was.
After this series of decisive wins, Trump is optimistic.
At Wilson Middle School in City Heights, there's a different kind of investigation happening. As 6th grade students watch the daily CNN 10 program, they try to figure out politics in the adult world and the people who are the biggest players. Michael Williams is their teacher.
And most of the kids know the big names. They know who Joe Biden is. They know who Donald Trump is. They'll know who Vladimir Putin is.
11 and 12-year-olds don't always have a context for national and world events. So Mr. Williams uses a strategy called scaffolding, where he directs their learning starting with concepts they understand, and then providing less support as they master the content. After all, they're just a couple of presidential elections away from being eligible to vote.
By the 2032 ones, they'll be old enough to vote. They'll be old enough to participate in our democracy. So we want them to be thinking about it and thinking about it as active citizens.
They are watching and listening. 12-year-old Jason Ramirez says this.
There's going to be an election about Donald Trump and Joe Biden, and there's like, I forgot who it is. There's like this girl saying like that Donald Trump is not going to make it. Like he's going to lose. Yeah, Nikki Haley.
Yeah.
If I would like to pick who would win, I'd say Donald Trump, because a lot of bad stuff has been happening since Joe Biden was president.
11-year-old Misael Martinez is a Democratic supporter.
If you were old enough to vote, who would you vote for?
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden. Tell me why.
Because Donald Trump didn't really support people from Mexico.
What do you like about Joe Biden?
He really he supports people, like he's supporting Ukraine.
Students learning lessons in a way they can understand and finding truth on their academic journey to graduation. That's the goal in Mr. Martinez's class.
And this process is an analytical process built on information and supporting that information through a collaborative effort intellectually with themselves, their peers, their teacher.
Along with their grade, these students will get a vote of confidence, too. M.G. Perez, KPBS News.
Where she served as governor for 6 years until 2017. Haley says she's committed until